Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2, a little bit in the dark here, connected to a serial cable for communication with a Linux laptop, where I can then start a few things because this has no monitor connected. Also connected a network cable, a bit hidden under here, for the virtual network computing, and the band cable towards breadboard. The Raspberry Pi is running Ubuntu Linux for the purpose of using the robot operating system, which is a messaging system. This is the breadboard with some electronics and fischertechnik. And the robot operating system is intended to use messaging to communicate between so-called nodes, and that is a very versatile system. So an LED can be a node, a transistor, a phototransistor can be a node, and a motor can be a node, and in my case there are nodes. So after last time, where I managed to get an LED running nicely controlled, and I could read from a phototransistor in all separate nodes. So this is one node, that's a node, that's a node, and that's a node. The idea is now to use the signal that is generated from here to do something else. Have this small green LED do something, or this one, or respond to a button. That is the focus, and let me start. The node is now, so that things actually do work, like an LED. And then it would be also very nice if the motor is going to work. But apparently the wiring isn't quite correct, although it should be. And so far it doesn't do anything, so I suspect that I have to check on the wiring. So let's go to the software side and see whatever I can do with it, because that is the nicest thing to do. Alright, the wiring problem was solved, and that was not as previous happened here with the band cable, but it was right here. Anyway, things work out now, and different than last time, you can see that I have now 3 tabs here to have a larger text area: motor, red LED, phototransistor, which also means that I do not have a node for the fischertechnik LED, which is here, and that is a nice chance to create it. Another thing is though that in order to get a message through, you have to publish, and this is right now only a subscriber. According to the manual or the wiki page, which in this case is the same, on subscribers and publishers, you can have an intra node. Intra means subscribing and publishing to the same node, inside the node. However, that's not what I like to do. I like to publish from a subscriber node to another node. So let's see how I can do that. This is the same. I'm not going to change that. Node handle, not going to change that. Subscriber, well, it will be a subscriber, but it will also be indeed a publisher. So I am going to copy this line first, then go here, insert and paste. So now I have to adapt this, and this is already named control, but you can't have two of the same control publishers. So I'm going to rename this to LED, FT LED. And this one already has an underscore, so there it goes. And control is named control. Well, this one will be named oh wait, I can change, I can keep control, just have to add FT LED, and I think that's a nice one. So that's one thing, and of course I probably have to adjust the settings. Then I also will have to do the rate, this one. So let's do that one as well. And this is just experimenting, since I once again had no clue on how and what to do with a new subscriber inside an existing publisher. Right, that's one thing. So how to continue then? Yes. Inside the main, I have to do this while ROS is OK. Well, let's do that. But I will do that off camera and then see if things work out. Right, so now I have created a publisher inside a subscriber, a phototransistor, where it was important that I have this while loop after setting up the wiringPi library. And let me save everything. That is very smart to do right now. If yes, okay, I can do this, and that's better. Now can you see what I'm doing? Yes. The point is now that I have still to create the node for the FT LED, well, LED. Well, I can just modify this one. That's the quickest to do. And then modify, of course, the settings. Otherwise, it won't work. But before I do that, I better stop the processes. And experience has taught me that this doesn't really work, just interrupting, so I will have to check on this, and that is in this case 6652. Yes, then it is red LED, which is 6657. Go. No such process. 75. Okay. 6675. No such process. Yeah. Typos galore. Okay, now it's done. And then can I just interrupt this one? The control, yes. Now copy red LED.cpp2 ft LED.cpp, yes, vi ft, and here we are. So now I have to make sure that I know which one is actually which, and the schematics tell me that it is pin 16. No, it is pin 22. So where is pin 22? Is this output, and that is output 6, if I can see. So I have to go here and make this 6, 6, and change this into FT. And this will be subscriber FT LED. Subscribe to control, and that's important, control underscore FT LED. So that's one thing, but now I still have to add it to the settings, and perhaps the subscriber as well. So let's see how I can do all of that, and let me name this one, surprisingly, FT LED. So let's see how we can accomplish this one. Alright, and as you can see, I'm on the Mac again, using VNC, so not really on the Mac, but what the purpose is to do some settings. And of course not CD but VI. Making the screen some bigger. And go all the way down. That is, if things work out, this is all going to stay the same. Library, yes. All commented out, the blue. And then I have here FT control. That is my subscriber. Do I have to do something about the other things? I am not quite sure yet, but we'll find out in the process. The only thing I really need to do is copy these 3 lines to FT LED. And this is a simple copy, and then I have to adapt everything. So let's do that. So looking at the name of that new node, and I have to be very certain now. That is called, oh, and I see I have missed something, because one of the lines in the FTC node still says red instead of FT. So I have to correct that right now. FT underscore LED, and that is how it has to be here as well. So FT and then LED, and here LED. And this is the way I hope it will work. If not, I really do have a problem. So let's create a new window. Go back here, source, development and setup, and catkin make. And let's do it. And then if everything is alright, I will have a new node, which also lights whenever it's done. At least that's the idea. Warning, 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 I don't care. Now the interesting part comes. Will it successfully generate publisher and subscriber inside the phototransistor node? And will it successfully make the FT-LED node? Never done this before, so I'm quite curious, to say the least. Go on. Oops, was not declared in this topic. What was not declared in this topic? Control pub. So I have missed something clearly. Oh yeah, I know. I've overlooked something. A detail in phototransistor where I didn't add everything. So let me off screen add that. That should be alright. Hopefully I have got it all now. Let's go again. And let's wait for 100% success. That is 100% success. So let's now start the other three nodes, and let's start here the node, although it is nicer to do it with camera, so let's change computer again. I think that's best. Yeah. Alright, so here the source codes, here bit shrunken the windows for control motor, red LED and fischertechnik LED, which I shall duly name. Which doesn't work, but okay, let's just run it and see whatever happens when I use this flashlight, because that's also something. Do I do that nicely? If so, I should. Because the phototransistor is doing something, and then pass something on. What does it pass on? Well, alright, let's just run and see how it works. How it works out. Control, run, control, motor, red LED, and then FT LED. And I am shining on the phototransistor. What does it do? Does it do anything at all? Oh wait, I am not running the phototransistor. New node with the same name. Wait, red LED. Did I still make that mistake? Not in there. So then I shall have made a mistake somewhere in here. FT LED, FT LED. This is really a new node. Subscribe to. Yep. Control FT LED. So that is alright. So how can this be something different then I make? This is FT LED, this is FT LED. And I didn't even run a phototransistor, so let's quit this one. Let's run this. And red LED. And shine, remove. See, now it now detects the phototransistor, but still in a loss on why it doesn't do the fischertechnik LED. But I have to open another window because the screen gets a bit stuck. stacked, whatever. And new one, source, and I have to keep in mind how long I'm running. Right, and FT LED, and this is really the red LED. So how can those things interfere? Let's go again. And in the, oh, I think I made a little mistake in the settings, but I do think so. Let's save again and run again. So I have to quit them all. Quit this one. Quit this one. Oh, that is an easy quit. This one an easy quit. Okay, let me compile and test again. I made minor changes in the phototransistor as well as in here, and I notice now that I forgot something despite all checks. So the subscriber, is that really subscribing to whatever it should subscribe? Publisher FT control FT LED. Yeah, it's a subscriber and this is what it should subscribe to, so that should be all right. Subscriber motor sub, yeah, that is all right. So once more with this change and make, which should be over pretty quickly by now. Yes, very quickly even. So control start, motor start, red LED start, FT phototransistor start, and FT LED start, and then immediately this is coming through. I still have overseen something. So is there anything going on here? Okay, let me go here and quit this. So unfortunately here I've made a mistake somewhere. But I don't know where. And now the phototransistor is being triggered, but the LED is not subscribing. At least it's not showing that it is subscribed to something. It doesn't do a thing. And it is really a subscriber with only a few things changed from red LED. So whatever that is, I don't know. And time tells me I have to stop. So that's for now. So with the new change that it should be working from here, activation, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Better next time. For now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel to give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show your appreciation by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired, which is banking, wire transfer, and you can also choose to become a patron, and depending on the pledge you make, may have your name mentioned on my website with my videos. This is going to be continued. All information like website and social media names and some more info under this video. Have a nice day and bye bye.